Welcome back to Indy TV. Our next guest is Bobby Galinsky. Hello, Bobby.
Good morning. How are you, Adam?
I'm not bad. Thanks for coming on.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
So you've been working in the industry in America since the 80s.
Yes.
What was this crossover? When did he come here?
Why
did he come here?
I was a 10-pound palm. No, sorry, wrong interview. But I came over here in '94 on a film project, an ill-fated project. And the producer was killed in a plane crash 3 days after I got here. And I stayed. My representation was Australian at the time. She suggested that I stay and act as a script doctor here because there weren't many people in that capacity. And I fell in love with Sydney at the time and then came down here on another project in 2001, and Melbourne's my home. So
wow.
It's been very good to me. It's been very good to me.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, coming from the 80s background in America, what's the difference between American television and, well, independent television and then Australia? Is it
guns and cocaine? Yeah, it's pretty
lots
much
of guns and
this
cocaine?
is a family show, so we want people to know. No, just kidding. In the 80s, everything was pretty wide open in the U.S. There really was no outside market for television. Hollywood was the be-all, end-all. And when I came here in the early 90s, the dollar was at 50 cents. If you brought over a $4 million project, it was like $8 million over here because it doubled, much like the dollar's going now. And there was a sense that this was going to be the next Hollywood, and that's not a bunch of BS. But the idea that this could take over most of the production, English-speaking production for a lot of the world, I felt this was the real opportunity. It's been 21 years. It hasn't happened as fast as I thought, but it's on the way.
You think it's coming then?
100%.
Melbourne region or?
Melbourne, Sydney, even Perth a little bit. And people say we don't have that much opportunity here within Australia, but it's not just for Australia. So many foreign productions, English productions, US productions come here. They love the crews. They love that we have extra light here because of the position. We don't have the intense union problems. I'm in a union, I'm not knocking union, but we don't have the dramas that we have in the US. It's cheaper to shoot here. The access to India and Chinese money is right around the corner. The studios have found you don't go to India and China and shoot. It doesn't work out for 10 cents an hour like they thought it would, because they need to have English-speaking people and English-speaking morals and ethics to do films the way that they want without a bribe system,
right.
Which isn't so bad, but that's the way they do it over there. That's not the way we do it here. So I think that maybe up to 50% of the worldwide TV and film in the next 10 years will come out of this region. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent.
Heard it here first. Dust to Glory, your film. How's that going?
It's kind of going like this interview right now. It's a little bit slow. It's a little, no, just kidding. That's kind of been our Everest. The film Everest that just opened this week took working title 12 years to put together. Dust and Glory is at the 6-year mark. We had financing twice, and we lost the finance. It's about a $40 million project, and we're cutting the budget back a bit, and it's with a finance group right now based out of Melbourne, a big accounting group that we hope to get across the line.
So have you got a year planned, or
I hope we'll be shooting in 2016. Simon West is still attached, who did Expendables 2 and Lara Croft Tomb Raider. He's doing the remake of The Blob, the Steve McQueen epic right now, favorite of mine as a kid. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, 2016.
Fantastic. What other projects have you got going at the moment?
You might have seen an article in the paper recently on the Bodhi tree, about a Melbourne lawyer that was a little bit less than honest, stole $40 million from the wrong end of Collins Street and was murdered in Cambodia in 1998. It was the biggest scam in Australian history, actually.
Oh, okay.
And another project that's loosely inspired by a local boy, Matt Dellavedova, the NBA player that made it to the NBA Finals. It's kind of a inspirational, Remember the Titans, fish out of water sporting film.
Okay, excellent.
And a few others, some TV, and there's been about 3 years of a lot of raising money and writing and gestating, and I like to say there's a lot of sowing for a while, and then there's a lot of reaping.
A lot of sewing?
A lot of sowing. No, a lot
Yeah,
a lot of sowing. A lot of sowing. You sow the seeds, and if you keep focused, in the wardrobe department, there's a lot of sowing.
Right.
But if you sow the seeds,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah. So very excited. Very excited.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on. It's been fantastic to talk to you.
It's been great to be here, and the huge amount of money to get up at 4 a.m. and drive to Thornbury, I couldn't pass.
Where do you
up.
live?
No, I just live in Brighton. Yeah, Punt Road.
All right, fair enough. All right. Well, thanks very much.
All the best.
All
Cheers.
Right. Back after this.